Coach said a while ago that he'd be curious to see, after a loss, where you guys fell in the AP poll. Came out this morning, you only fell down to 6. What do you guys think about that? Is that respect? Is that other top 10 teams losing? I mean, any thoughts?
Hopefully it's respect. We know that other top 10 teams did lose, though, so I know that plays a big part of it. But I think we've built our resume enough to where that one loss didn't hurt us too bad. So who knows?
Guys, the last time you played Utah State, it was a very close game. Went to overtime, and it was at their place. Like, I guess, how much do you expect the home crowd to kind of factor into it tomorrow?
A lot. Hopefully it's a packed house for us, which I know it will be. And we expect to not go into overtime again and hopefully beat them soundly this time. But they're a good team, and they play very hard.
JJ, can you just talk about what you feel Winston brings to your team and what would be missing if you guys didn't have him?
Winston's a matchup nightmare on offense. A guy who's 6'9" and can handle it, can play anywhere on the floor at any time, you know. So he's another ball handler on the floor. He's our best passer. He can create plays for anybody. He can create plays for himself. Knows how to use his size. So he's someone who on offense is great for us. And defensively, he can guard the 4, he can guard the 3, the 2, the 1. He can guard anybody on the floor. So he helps us a lot in those areas.
After looking back at the first time you guys played Utah State, watching the film again, what's your biggest takeaway and the biggest key to the second time around?
Biggest key, come out with more focus to start the game. And on their floppy action, we just got to be a little more focused and attentive to the running the baseline. So I think we'll be ready.
How did you guys come up with that term, the floppy action? Coach Fisher mentioned that as well.
Well, that's what it's called.
Yeah, I think
It seems interesting, that phrase. Is that a traditional basketball term or something you guys just came up with?
I think it's pretty traditional, just the 2 bigs screening at both blocks and one guy in the middle and pretty much just running, I guess, like a floppy like that.
What is it like, not just in practice, but in terms of day-to-day, with the group of walk-ons that you guys have here? How do you make them feel just as much a part of the team as you are, even though, you know, they weren't recruited to come here?
Well, they are a part of the team, and they push us every day, and they have fun, you know. Every game, every week, they get to be somebody different, you know, to help us prepare for it. They get to run other teams' plays for us, and they are a part of the team in my eyes, and I wouldn't trade them.
Is it nice that is it weird that, you know, even though, you know, these guys, you know, they're your friends, you want them to kind of get in your face in practice, you want them to really get physical and really test you before you get in a contest?
Yeah, definitely. We definitely need the competitiveness to bring a game feel to practice, so we can know what it's gonna be like during the game. And I know for myself, I was there last year, so I definitely know how it feels to be in their position. And they're an integral part of the team, for real. We hang out off practice, and when it comes to the court, they bring a lot to the table for us.
Do they never let you forget it if they beat you in practice?
Well, they don't beat us too often.
JJ, this team's kind of heading into the final stretch of the season, final 6-7 games before a regular season. What's the biggest, I guess, challenge in keeping your focus, knowing you're where you want to be, you're at the top of the conference? What's the biggest challenge kind of finishing that run?
I think staying alert and focused is the main thing. A lot of people who get to this time and have put in so much energy to be, you know, in the top 25 get tired, get complacent maybe. That's why you see teams maybe lose about 3, 4, 5 in a row. So I think the biggest challenge is staying focused and staying hungry and alert. You know, wanting more, wanting to keep winning, wanting to keep achieving our goals.
Do you guys ever have any input with the in-house announcer about how they say your name or a nickname or anything of that sort?
I don't.
Nah, I don't think anybody does.
No.
Do you guys like the way he says, I mean, just put little nicknames in or sometimes you throw something in for names? Do you guys listen to those? You guys hear those? Like,
Yeah, we hear a couple nicknames. AQ, Young Win, JJ.